Hello to all my fellow card makers, crafters, customers, demonstrators, and if you're a total beginner, welcome to my channel. Well, today I thought I'd make a Christmas card using the Happy Holiday stamp set. I'm going to use a sentiment from it today and some designer series paper. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we can get started. I will leave all the descriptions below, or you can check out my blog. So I'm just going to cut I'm using evergreen cardstock, which I now cutting in half. Just put this way, so I'm making a card that will either, you can have it this way or this way. I like these cards, making these cards in that way much better, but I've cut that, so it's half of that is 10.5 centimeters. Then I'm going to score, if I get my head out the way, score this in half. Top tip, if you really want it to lie flat, then just turn it over and score it again. I'm using the Stampin' trim for that. Let me just put that to one side and then we can score this. And then using the bone folder, this can score that in half. Then what I want to do, I want to turn and score again, like a Z fold, but for those who are a beginner, that's what you should have. I'm going to cut this off so that I can, it's not very clear, I don't think you can see this, yeah, so that you can see. Right. So I'm cutting approximately 7.5 centimeters, so that's half of half. So we should have this left. That's our foundation of our card. As I said, I like simple stamping and simple cards, so that's what you're going to get from me. We're next going to cut our base, which should be 13.7 by 9.3 centimeters. So I'll cut that now. 13.7. So you can get probably two or three out of this. So 9.3. So you can get quite a few out of that. You can make probably about 3 cards with that, using that measurement. So next, so it will be now be placed on your cards like that. But we're going to cut some designer series paper. I'm going to cut the designer series paper now. Bearing in mind, if it's directional, you should be careful of that when cutting. I'm going to cut it 13.2. Yeah, 13.2. And then 8.7. Now, when we lay it onto our, which we're going to adhere this to our white cardstock now. So it should have a nice little 0.5 centimeters approximately around the border. Doesn't that look cute, that paper? I'm gonna use some wet glue, because if you get it wrong, at least you can actually move it around. I'm trying not to get my head in the way. Let me get this right, because sometimes I am no good at sticking things down. Oh dear, a disaster. That should be it. That's perfect now. Doesn't that look cute? So it should look, that's what it should look like. Wonderful. Nice edging. So what we're going to do next is kind of place that on that. But before I do that, we're going to put some nice ribbon. Nice ribbon on our thing. I just wanted you to see that. So we're going to kind of center it up on our card like that. Okay? So my next thing is, so with this card you can have it opening this way if you want to, or you can have it opening this way. Either way. So we're going to get some ribbon, because I want to tie some ribbon, and tell me what you think. If I can find the ribbon, I'll have to cut some. My scissors. So I just want to tie some ribbon around that. Some people tie it in a knot and some people tie in a bow. Let me see how I go. This is gorgeous. So we just want to push it up here, and then I'm going to then no, I haven't done it tight enough, have I? It's basically, you should really put your I'll get it right in a minute. Okay, let's try this again. That is so much better. So we want to keep the ribbon over so we can put on our message. So as I said, I'm going to use dimensionals on half of it. I think, well, am I going to stick it down? No, we're going to stick this down now. So I want to put it like, I want to look at that. It's so cute. not on all of it, only just half, just the top half of it, because it will show. So just let me. So that's what our card should look like. We're nearly finished now. So we can have our card looking this way. See, we caught under the ribbon, so it won't shift now. Now I'm going to make my little, using evergreen. What am I going to use? And I'm going to, yes, I'm going to, as I said, I'm using the sentiment from the happy holidays. I'm using the Happy Christmas, and I'm going to cut it using the stitch dies. It should fit it perfect. Oop. Messing myself up now. The tip is not to rock the thing, although just a nice firm stamp. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? If you rock it, you tend to find you'll have the whole mark of the. Now, using my mini Stampin' emboss, we want to cut this out. As I place it, we just place this in as perfectly as we can. Hope you can see that. Hope I didn't get my head in the way. And we just crank that through. Loving this mini one. It's easy to take around with you. I like to go back, making sure I've got it all cut. This is good for a starter kit, so if you're looking to have a starter kit, then I would recommend the mini one, because a lot of the dies now are small enough for that. You don't have to get the big ones, you can get the Stampin' Culture, which is reasonable. I will put everything I've used in the description. So this is what it should look like. Woohoo! Now what did I do my card? So now we're going to put this on our card. But I think I'm going to use it. I'm going to use my card this way. So this is what I want to do. Oh, what wonderful! It looks wonderful. So I'm going to use some dimensionals. To prop this up. And I'm going to put some bling on it, because I like bling on my cards. Tell me what you think. It looks really cool, doesn't it? I'm doing this on the fly, as I do. I'm using my pick tool, the flat one, so that, oop. Oh wow, looks gorgeous. Right, now we can't go without putting in something inside because this is just boring to me. So I'm now going to put some stamp something. So I'm going to use the holly because you need to stamp inside of your card. You need to stamp inside of your card. So that's what I'm going to put inside mine. Okay. You need to stamp inside of your card. Make sure it's inked well and no rocking. Looks gorgeous. And then you stick this inside of your card. It looks gorgeous. Making sure that it's put inside so it doesn't show. So we put glue on. Now, as I said, when you make a mistake, you can at least turn it over. And you know, you're not wasting card there. Make sure that it is equally as I said, I'm getting better. Oh, perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. So that is the finished card. I hope you like this card. And you always decorate your envelopes as well. You know, I forgot to tell you that part. You can use the same holly and put on the front of your envelope so everything's decorated. So let me know what you think. Click and subscribe on my channel. Tell me if you like this, make a comment. Subscribe to my channel and I'll keep you up to date with the latest and tips, tricks, and you know, if you're a beginner, this is a real good card to make. It was not hard. It didn't really need much materials. So thank you again.